Hello, welcome to the Wildcat Insider, your source for stories from grades 7, 8, and 9.
The 9th grade history classes have been studying the Civil War, and a group of students had the opportunity to visit Gettysburg and explore the battlefield. In addition, all freshmen had a chance to experience a Civil War reenactment. Alexis Coletti and Aggie Lee had a chance to experience both activities and share some highlights.
On May 11th, a group of 9th grade students visited the Gettysburg battlefield. They took a 2.5-hour bus ride there and then visited the museum. Afterwards, students took a walking tour of the battlefield and the monuments that are in place there. They visited Little Round Top Hill, a collection of boulders known as Devil's Den, and completed a mile walk across the battlefield called Pickett's Charge. In total, they walked a little over 6 miles. On May 4th, 9th graders got to see Civil War reenactors during their history class. They learned about Army life and then watched the soldiers give a demonstration of the weaponry.
Hey, let's march!
Seventh graders had a chance to explore science in the annual STEAM Day on May 21st. There were 12 activity stations at the junior high and at Rotary Field. Sydney Saper, Emily McKeel, and Lauren Jones had the story.
STEAM Day was trying to get the students exposed to a lot of different things that are in the science fields, but also related to other areas like art, engineering, mathematics. So we had 12 different presenters come in and 12 different stations with things ranging from art prints to building a tower out of marshmallows and spaghetti to electrofishing to collecting macroinvertebrates, which are things like crayfish out of the creek. So it was a great day. The weather was perfect. The kids were well behaved. Everyone had plenty of lunch. We're really pleased with how it went this year.
My name is Michael Sherrod, and we're here with the 7th graders, and we're getting all the little organisms out of the stream.
I really liked how we learned that the chalk, like all the minerals, was from an abandoned mine shaft.
I really liked getting in the stream and catching all of the little animals that lived in it. It was cool.
Every year, the 7th grade music classes have a chance to learn how to play the ukulele. The results are fun and entertaining. Here are some highlights.
My favorite part about the ukulele unit is I liked learning the lava song, and my ukulele baby's name is Stormy. My favorite part about the ukulele unit is learning all the new songs, and my ukulele's name is Kimle.
My favorite part about the ukulele unit is just everything about it.
In the ukulele unit, my favorite part was really just getting to hang out with everybody and learn how to play a different instrument.
My favorite thing about the ukulele unit is singing lava.
Mine's the same thing as his.
In the ukulele unit, I learned more how to move my fingers and strum different chords.
During the ukulele unit, I thought it was definitely a little bit hard, and I'm still trying to learn.
I have a dream, I hope will come true, that you're here with me, and I'm here with you. I wish that the earth see the sky above, will send me song to Baba.
This year's Choral Cats group went to Hershey Park to share their musical talents. Laurel Suzuki and Conchetta Constantine had a chance to talk to some of the group.
Soprano, altos,
baritone. I sing alto.
I am a bass.
I'm a soprano.
I'm an alto. I'm an alto.
I'm baritone.
Singing at nursing homes.
Singing at Overleys.
The winter concert.
Our very first rehearsal.
Our favorite memory is performing at Overleys.
And, my favorite memory from Choral Cats was when we went to the mall and ate at the food court.
My favorite memory is during the Christmas concert playing with Jamison with his bass and me playing with the drum.
Meeting new people and choreographing the songs.
My favorite memory is going to the Coral Cats meets and having fun with my chorus family.
My favorite Coral Cat memory is whenever we sang our first song a cappella, and it just sounded really cool, and I'll never forget that moment.
Favorite memory was when Miss Wolfgang first introduced the Would You Be My Neighbor song.
In honor of Solo, a Star Wars story that is in theaters today, we asked some students what color lightsaber they would choose.
If I was in Star Wars, my lightsaber would be green.
If I was in Star Wars, my lightsaber would be blue.
Magenta.
White. My favorite lightsaber color would be black.
Mine would be dark black.
Like his soul.
If we had a lightsaber, it would be brown.
Mine would be clear so they wouldn't see it coming.
Blue. Blue.
Silver. Periwinkle. Green.
Beige. Blue.
American Sign Language is a complex language that employs signs made by moving the hands combined with facial expressions and postures of the body. A few students have tried to learn some signs. Annie Duda and Kitty Ulishny have some basics to share with you.
Sign language is a system of communication using visual gestures and signs. The first sign languages were invented in 18th century France and were used in Paris' deaf community.
C-A-R-L-E-I-G-H, Carly.
The way people sign things is different in every country. England and Germany use 2 hands to sign the alphabet, and the US uses 1.
A, B, C, D, E, F,
This year is coming to an end, and it has been a great one. Zach Guidos and Lindsay Hollick asked some students and staff about their favorite memory of this year.
Everybody knows how much I love my job, because I do. Every day is sunshine and rainbows at the junior high. But if I had to pick, certain events is my favorite. I would definitely say the food drive because it's so rewarding. I would say teacher trivia night this year was pretty fun. It was the first year for that, so that's something to look forward to. But my most favorite thing ever is watching the 7th graders come in and how scared they are and how much they don't know from elementary school, and then watching them grow as people, as students all throughout the year, and they're so ready to go to 8th grade. I just think it's like the most rewarding thing. I love it.
My favorite part about the year was making new friends and meeting new teachers.
My favorite memory of the year has to be sticking cat pictures all over Madame Zaleski's room and her noticing but not knowing it's me.
My favorite memory from the school year was when I tripped and fell out of the bus and I broke my foot and I was on crutches for 8 weeks.
My favorite part of the year this year was definitely starting on the JV volleyball team this year, just because it got a lot of exposure to my teamwork and like all my work ethic too.
My favorite memory from this school year was trying out for high school cheer and making it.
Whenever we take the 8th grade class to Kennywood,
We're doing it as a reward for all the hard work the 8th graders have done this year and the hard work on the PSSAs. And I just know that they're going to have a great time and enjoy themselves, and I'm excited to see them do that.
When I won my first match at the NA wrestling tournament.
Getting Dairy Queen after our Plum Invitational.
And getting a large blizzard and eating it before everyone eats their small.
As the class of 2022 moved to the high school, the class of 2021 have some advice.
Don't procrastinate, you'll hate yourself later. Trust me.
Just try your best not to take L's in life.
Don't sprint through the hallways, you're gonna get there on time.
Just go the speed limit.
Study.
Stay in your lane in the hallway. If you still listen to My Chemical Romance, don't worry, it gets better.
Bring extra money for the Cat's Cafe and the vending machines. You will be thankful for it.
Have a constant supply of headphones and gum. They will save your life.
Don't be afraid to ask for help.
We go now to reporters Skylar DeMalta and Jamie Hof for some stories about summer vacation.
Thanks, Sarah. With summer break just days away, Jenna Rojas asked some students and staff about their summer plans.
Dance, lacrosse, and hang out with friends.
Dance, tennis, and hanging out with friends.
Dance, cheer, and hanging out with friends.
What I'm gonna do this summer, I'm just gonna wake up from a little nap. I'm still gonna send it though.
I'm gonna play some baseball and then go fishing.
Go to Oklahoma.
We are going to Australia to model for Gucci. We're going to get a lot of Gucci foods too, so.
Over the summer, I will play basketball.
And I will play volleyball at Josh Avrilla's house.
Hanging with friends, going fishing, and riding dirt bikes. Me too.
Yeah, just a little bit of everything. Hitting up the links.
I will be going to Miami.
This summer, the big highlight for our family is that my oldest daughter is getting married, and so that will be the focus of our early summer. And then later we're going to do a summer vacation with some family in the Finger Lakes up in New York State.
With nearly 3 months free from school, there is plenty of time to check out some fun things to do around the Pittsburgh area. Skylar and I pulled some ideas together for you.
During this summer, when you are bored, we came up with some activities to do. There are a bunch of concerts that are taking place in Pittsburgh coming up, such as Luke Bryan, Shawn Mendes, Panic at the Disco, and Taylor Swift. Those are just some of the few. You can go to the zoo, the beach, and take hikes. Some places you can hike are Twin Lakes, Ohio Pile, Keystone State Park, and Lynn Run. You can go to Idlewild to cool off at the Soak Zone or ride rides. But if you are up for some thrill, you could go to Kennywood to ride the Phantom's Revenge, Thunderbolt, and the Skyrocket. The next thing taking place in Latrobe is the annual Steeler Training Camp. This takes place at St. Vincent College. Along with that, you can either go to the Latrobe or Ligonier Farmers Market. You can take a nice stroll through the tents, eat some food, and buy some homemade crafts. Statler's is another option. You may go goat-karting, mini golfing, or hit up the batting cages. There are many fairs happening near us as well. There is the First Ward Fair, the Westmoreland Fair, and the Fayette County Fair as well. During the month of July, Latrobe has many activities to do, like the 4th of July festivities and many more. In our next segment, Laurel Suzuki and Conchetta Constantine asked students if they would rather have no weekends or no summer break.
I'd rather lose weekends because, you know, Saturdays are for the boys.
I would rather give up weekends.
I'd rather not have weekends.
Not have weekends.
Yeah, same as them.
Not have weekends.
To be honest with this, there are many different answers you could come out with. I would rather lose my summer break as I'm constantly studying, so dab on the haters.
Weekends.
I'd do both.
I'd rather have no weekends.
No weekends.
I would rather have absolutely no weekends.
No weekends.
I'd rather have summer because I can't go to amusement parks during the winter.
I would rather not have weekends.
Whatever she said.
I'd rather not have weekends.
No summer break. No snow.
No weekends.
I would rather change my hairstyle every day.
Change my hairstyle every day.
Change my hair color.
Change my hairstyle every day.
I would rather change my hair color. Imagine me with blonde. This one's also for Reed West.
Hair color.
Hair color.
Hair color.
I want to change my hairstyle.
I want to change my hair color because I'm sick of being blonde.
I prefer to change my hairstyle.
Change hairstyle every single day.
Hairstyle.
I'd rather change my hairstyle every day.
Hairstyle. Hair color.
Change our hair color.
While most of us live for our summer break, Samira Jackson asked students where they would go on their dream vacation.
I would go to Australia.
My dream vacation, even though I've already been there, is to go to Disney World for a whole month.
New York City on an unlimited budget.
My dream vacation is to go to Bora Bora.
My dream vacation is going to Hawaii.
Hawaii with Maya and Amanda.
Hawaii.
Greenland.
In Mexico playing my ukulele.
If hanging out in the sunshine isn't your thing, Hannah Yalders and Tyler Campbell have some video games you may want to check out.
PUBG Mobile is a multiplayer online battle royale game that is developed and published by PUBG Corporation. In PUBG, you can search buildings and places for items to heal and boost your character. You can also get items from airdrops. You can then use those items to be the last player standing and win the match.
With Sonic Mania Plus coming out to PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and Steam on July 17th, 2018, I believe that now is the best time to give a spoiler-free review of what is known to be one of the best Sonic games to ever come out, Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania is a side-scrolling platformer developed by Christian Whitehead, Headcanon, and Pagoda West Games, who were chosen by Sega for their works in the Sonic fan game community. The story begins after the events of Sonic and Knuckles, where Tails picks up an odd energy reading near Angel Island, so Sonic and Tails go there to investigate. However, Dr. Eggman also picked up the reading, and he sent his elite robot minions, the Hard-Boiled Heavies, to retrieve the source of that power. It is then up to Sonic, Tails, and their new friend Knuckles to thwart Eggman's plans. Despite the lack of cutscenes, Sonic Mania's story was very interesting and different compared to other classic Sonic titles. The gameplay also stood out as each character has their own set of abilities. For example, Sonic has the drop dash, which was introduced in this game, Tails has the ability to fly, and Knuckles can climb and glide. Also, each level, both old and new, provides a fun experience for every character with fun gimmicks, secrets, and Easter eggs at every turn. Plus, the boss fights were fun to beat too. The graphics and art design left a lasting impression on me, especially in zones like Press Garden and the special stages. Both the opening cutscene and the Sonic Mania Adventures miniseries were animated by Tyson Hess, who also made the opening cutscene to Sonic CD back in 1993. These small animations were wonderfully animated, and they brought out the characters' personalities perfectly. The music composed by T. Lopes, as well as the opening song, Friends by Hyper Potions, also left a big impression. Between pretty songs like Blossom Haze and upbeat songs like High Spec Robo Go, the music was literally ear candy. Before I close, I'd like to mention that there are multiple modes other than the main story, including time trials, a multiplayer versus mode, a sound test, and more. Not to mention that there are also other gimmicks that you unlock as you play through the game, so the amount of content brings something for everyone. Overall, Sonic Mania is a very enjoyable experience, even for a person like me who started out being a modern Sonic fan. I'd give this game a 9 out of 10 for a good story, excellent level design, beautiful graphics, and amazing music. I can officially say that this game was by the Mania, for the Mania.
Summertime also brings out the opportunity to eat and enjoy some seasonal food. We asked students where they like to eat in the summertime.
Our favorite summer restaurant is
Dairy Queen.
Chick-fil-A because I work there. Chick-fil-A because I like to make Sam work.
My favorite place is Taco Bell.
Quaker Steak and Lube. Max and Irma's.
The Pier.
Burgatory.
Dairy Queen.
Edo Hibachi.
Krusty Krab.
That's all for our summer break report. Back to you, Sarah and Mia.
Thanks, Skylar and Jamie. Unfortunately, all good things have to come to an end. Here is the final segment of Truth or Dare.
Welcome back to Truth or Dare. Last episode, we had you vote for a Truth and Dare challenge for the 7th grade English department, and the results are in. We asked the following question, Truth or Dare?
So you know we're English teachers, and we take our conjunctions very seriously. So we've chosen Truth or Dare. Dare.
The dare with the most votes was karaoke. And here's your dare.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere.
Bravo, bravo. Now it's on to our segment recap. Truth or Dare?
So I guess Truth and Dare.
Truth and Dare.
Dare.
I guess we'll do them both.
Now, nominating.
We're nominating
You're nominating
the 7th grade English department,
the junior high Spanish department.
Mrs. Mowry.
Mrs. Reese. Mrs. Gaffney. Mrs. Welty. Mrs. Massaro.
Mrs. Mangus,
And Mr. Wilson.
Good luck.
Warm my towels. I said get me towels. I'll get you men.
Thanks for watching this year's newest segment on the Wildcat Insider. See you next year on Truth or Dare.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of Wildcat Insider. Have a wonderful summer.